There is no place like Westlake, Texas. This town is known as the most prestigious town in all of Texas. In fact, in 2011, Forbes magazine deemed Westlake, Texas the most affluent neighborhood in the entire United States. So if you are looking for privacy and a community with other people who have created wealth for themselves, then Westlake, Texas may just be the town for you. Now listen, even though the most affluent people live in the town of Westlake, you don't have to pay California prices, which is why Westlake is so desirable. Now, the median home price is $2.2 million in Westlake, but you can get a pretty dang nice home for $1.3 million, and they sell on up to, right now on the market, one for $9.8 million. Now, let me share a little bit about the city, and we call it really, it's a town of Westlake. Now listen, in 2014, D Magazine, known as Dallas Magazine, quoted Laura Wheat, the mayor, about the town of Westlake, and this is what she had to say. She said, "We are diverse and we are different ethnicities, different religions, but the common denominator is that people have created their wealth themselves and come from all walks of life." And I would say that is right on, and they reported that the city of Westlake is all about new money. Westlake is known to have residents such as Glenn Beck. Now, he actually currently has his house listed on the market for sale. The Jonas Brothers have lived there. World famous NBA players, baseball players, pro athletes live in Westlake, as well as PGA golfer Justin Leonard, and Fox NFL Sunday, Terry Bradshaw. Some of the highest paid doctors, CEOs, and business owners live in Westlake. Now, the median salaries have been reported anywhere from $250,000 a year, $500,000 and plus per year. And if you've heard of Highland Park, which is near downtown Dallas, the median salaries of Westlake are even higher than Highland Park. So if Westlake wasn't on your radar, it should be. Westlake is a very small town located in the heart of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. It's just a few minutes from Dallas-Fort Worth Airport for easy commute, and in fact it has less than 2,000 residents. It's kind of like a Hallmark movie for the elite. Both private gated entrances as well as private gated communities are nestled throughout the small 7 square miles of land. Speaking of land, there's much still to be developed on, and I would say on average you will find homes on anywhere from 1/3 of an acre on up to like 1.5 acres. So if you're looking for a lot of acreage, Westlake at this point doesn't have anything available. However, who knows, something may pop up as far as land or a house, but as of right now, that's kind of the land that you're looking at. But there are these beautiful communities, and the reason it's so private is because they keep them so gated with the guards that it's very difficult to get in and out unless you have an appointment or live there. Your name has got to be on the list. Businesses in Westlake consist of the brand new Charles Schwab $100 million complex, as well as Fidelity has a branch there. There's the Marriott Hotel Solana Plaza. It's very unique, and it also has a fitness gym. Now listen, Westlake is still developing, and what's to come is very exciting. So while you can't find a grocery store in the city limits of Westlake, you do have a CVS pharmacy, but most residents of Westlake travel just 5 minutes down the road to Southlake. Southlake has all of your shopping, your grocery stores, the Southlake Town Square, a plethora of shopping, okay? So it's just 5 minutes away. It's on the border of Southlake and Westlake. So what they're building right now in the middle of it is Westlake Entrada. Now Westlake Entrada is going to have condos, townhomes, villas, shopping, eateries all along like a river walk. And so I'll show you some video footage of this. They're in the middle of building it. If you got in now, you'll get a pretty good deal, but you have to be patient with all of the building. Entrada's architecture will emulate the Catalonia region of northeastern Spain. So the development will feature 85 acres with canals, water features. It's going to be beautiful once it's completed. So let's move on to the schools in Westlake. In Westlake, there are multiple options if you have kids going to school, and it is zoned in Carroll ISD, which is the #1 public school in the entire state of Texas. Of more than 900 school districts, Carroll ISD is #1. They are known for raising up pro athletes. They're known for great scholarships, for the arts. If your kid is a rising athlete, then Carroll ISD might be just for them. The other amazing option that Westlake has is called Westlake Academy. Westlake Academy is a charter school, and what a charter school is it's funded publicly but run more like a private school. So if you're desiring like a very small private school environment, Westlake Academy is free. And Westlake Academy is the only municipally owned federal charter school in the entire state of Texas. So only if your primary residence is within the city limits of Westlake can you go there, and then for the remaining opening spots, then they do a lottery for surrounding school districts. And so Westlake Academy is fabulous. It's very small. And then if that doesn't float your boat and you want a private school environment, Liberty Christian University is 10 minutes away. It's in Argyle, and it's known to be the top private school in the area. My husband graduated from Liberty Christian, and he highly recommends this school. So would Westlake be right for you? So let me ask you a few questions, and it just may be. So #1, is privacy important to you? Are you looking for a gated community? 2, do you want a small town feel? Again, Westlake is a town. Now it is surrounded by the suburbs, but there is plenty of greenery. I do love the greenery in Westlake, and there's still so much to be developed. It's definitely a small town feel, even though you have the conveniences of all the neighboring suburb cities. 3, do you want to live close to Dallas, but not in Dallas? So just referencing back to Highland Park again, Highland Park is so close to downtown Dallas, you can easily get caught in the hustle and bustle of things, even though it's a separate community. Westlake is out a little bit, so it's about a 30-minute drive to go to downtown Dallas, a 30-minute drive to go to downtown Fort Worth. The convenience of it is pretty sweet. And then if you like to go watch baseball or football, it's like 30 minutes max to the stadiums. Also about location, Westlake is surrounded by other very nice communities like Southlake, Trophy Club, Roanoke, Keller. So it's nestled between very nice communities, so you don't have to be concerned about who your neighbors are. 4th question is, are you conservative? Hey, you don't have to be a conservative to live in Westlake. There are some liberals there, but I would say that the majority are conservative, and they put their money behind the political campaigns. So if you're conservative, you may just love Westlake. And then the last question is, do you want to live in an area that's up and coming with new developments, new housing? There is a community called Quail Grove, and it is like the most fabulous community. It's gated, guarded, and has modern contemporary homes. So if you are looking for that modern contemporary home and you just are having a hard time because most homes here in Dallas are traditional, Westlake Quail Grove is going to have it. Now that's where you're looking at about the 2.2 million, and this is where the listing for 9.8 million is at. It's gorgeous. It's seated upon and they call it a lake, but it's more like a pond, but it's just beautiful. So what can you get for your hard-earned dollars? Let's take a look. Prices range from $874,000 for a fixer-upper and $1.2 million for a townhome or condo. and $1.5 million to $9.8 million for a mansion in the most exclusive neighborhoods like Vaquero, Quail Grove, like I just shared, and the median home price is $2.2 million. There are 3 neighborhoods that are my personal favorite in Westlake. The first one is the famous Vaquero. Vaquero is the name of the Metroplex, okay? It's gated, it has a private golf course. Vaquero has a highly exclusive golf club. If you want the newest and best, Quail Hollow. Quail Hollow is my favorite community. It is the up and coming, it's the new, it's gated with the guards. Quail Hollow is just gorgeous. You can get a home for $2.2 million in there. If your budget is $1.5 million, Glenwick Farms is a great neighborhood, nice trees, and the homes were built in the 2000s, and so they're not super old, but you may want to do a little bit of remodeling at the $1.5 million mark. Still so much to be developed in Westlake, Texas, and if this is a community of interest to you, reach out to me. I'm so happy to help. Fill out my dream home questionnaire, and we get the process going. So Dana, tell me the next step. Well, hey, let's meet on Zoom. Whether you are a year out or even need to move this month, the next step is to fill out the Dream Home Questionnaire in the link below. In the Dream Home Questionnaire, you will paint a picture for me of what you want in a dream home and in a community. And after you share your favorite snack with me, you will click the submit button and an email will be sent to you with a link to book a consultation call with me via Zoom. We will get to meet online and you can ask me anything you want about Texas. Then we will narrow down some great areas for you, and when you're ready, I have a team to help you find the perfect home for your family. So go ahead, don't be shy. The link is below in the description. And while you're at it, follow me on Instagram and you can get to know me a little more in a more personal way. I look forward to meeting you.